rain's picking up now. Oh, I'm gonna watch that wind, might kick my bike right out from underneath me. Well, good Wednesday morning, everybody. This is Dave with Nomadic E Biking Adventures. Today is Wednesday, June 12th, 2024. And you can see this truck coming down the road here. He's with the Agriculture Center. He's got some pesticides that he's delivering to the farmer that has been spraying the field before the rain starts. So right now it's in the 70s. It's a little bit after 9:30 in the morning. Winds are out of the south, fairly strong, 13 to 15 miles an hour. And we've got a route planned out that's going to be about 22, 23 miles. And this first section is going to be going right into the wind. So we're going to get that done. Going to be going on gravel. So we're going to make a left-hand turn here. Oh, I guess this one ain't gravel. Well, anyways, yeah, we're going to get our early start today because they got some big rains coming in that should be here just after noon. I think maybe right around 1 o'clock-ish by the time it hits this area. That's what it looks like right now. So we got about an hour and a half ride. So we should be back at the house by 11 o'clock. And hopefully we don't get any stray shower that pops up. But yeah, they're calling for temperatures probably after this rain goes through today close to 90 degrees, which is pretty warm for Minnesota standards. So this will be my last ride from this location. We leave tomorrow, but first we're probably going to be going to Faribault to do another trail ride, since that was so enjoyable. So we're going to head down there before we head up to Stillwater, which is on the eastern side of the Twin Cities. About an hour and a half drive. Get there tomorrow afternoon sometime. So yesterday I got a rear spoke that broke. So I'm riding around with a broken spoke, which I don't think is going to be that big of a problem. I'm not gonna rip the back tire out just to replace one spoke. If I get 2 or 3 of them broke, then I may have to take the time to repair it, but I'm not worried about one spoke. I got spare spokes, so we should be good to go there. So I've noticed all morning long while I was having coffee out on the porch when the sun was out earlier, a lot of the area farmers are out in the fields today spraying, probably for weeds and whatnot, because the corn crop is, I'd say it's maybe about 1 to 2 feet high, somewhere in there, which is right on par for where they should be this time of year. They say today's June 12th, so it should be knee-high by the 4th of July. Knee-high being about 3 foot. So it is growing pretty good. And today's rain will help move that process along pretty quickly. Yes, I mentioned yesterday, if you followed yesterday's video, that yesterday was our first ride after achieving 2,000 miles on the e-bike here since we've had it last October. And just to give you an idea of what 2,000 miles is, that's basically a round trip from Dallas to Milwaukee. It's just over 2,000 miles round trip. So this is our probably our worst direction for traveling today, since we're running right into the headwind of the south wind. The rest of it will either be from the side or from the backside. So that'll work out good. Most of this rain that's supposed to fall this morning will be between here and the Twin Cities. And I've looked at the radar a few times, and we should be pretty good, I believe, until after we get home. It's just a little bit getting darker to the north. That's the direction all the rain's coming from. So some thunderstorms in it. I think maybe they toned it down a little bit. Yesterday they said it was supposed to be about an inch of rain. Now they're saying 0.4. Half an inch, which it seems like when I do future radar on the weather app, it seems like it either lightens up before it gets to my location or completely goes around. So we'll see what happens. Either way, it's a nice day to get out. getting out this morning. I'm hoping I'm not gonna get caught in any sudden rain that may happen. And I think since we've been doing so many gravel roads, I just got a lot of gravel dust on the bike. I think this will be our last day for gravel roads for a while. So I'm gonna see if we can take the bike to the garden hose and hose it down a little bit. Kind of give it a little bath before we tuck it away. Really don't need the sunglasses on today, but I'm going to keep them on just to give my eyes protection against the wind and any bugs that may be flying into my face. Bit of light rain, nothing too heavy. Shirt's getting just a little wet. Got the wind to our back. Oh. Well, if we can make it to the cemetery, which is about a mile away, I think. We can pull over there. I think that's where that cemetery is. Ooh. And then my iPhone is going low on battery. That should be the 20%. So when we stop, we've got a power bank with us. We'll see if we can get that started again. Well, I'm surprised both of those GoPros are doing so good. I'm thinking this is the wrong corner with the cemetery. I think that's further to the east. But we'll be turning down this road to the left, and maybe we'll find a place to change the batteries. And we got cars coming left and right, so we're just going to pull over to the side, let these guys go by. And we're going on a gravel road. As soon as we find a place to pull over, I think we'll just pull over here by this sign. Fresh gravel. All right, let's get this changed out real quick. All right. We've got the GoPro's battery replaced and the e-bike, and it looks like we got a squall line moving in. Heard some thunder, so we're on the final stretch. This is going to be close as far as if we're going to get dumped on or not. You can see the clouds up there. They really look like they're wanting to do something. There's no severe warnings out that I know of. I think we'll be fine. We got maybe about 5 miles left. We're at 18.4. Soft gravel. Soft gravel. God bless it all. That's what I hate about gravel roads. They can turn just like that. But this section of road should end in about a half mile, I think. And then we should be back on regular pavement for the rest of the way. I'm looking way in the distance, like 10 miles off, and it's raining out there. I mean, it's very, very dark. And very unobstructed view, like a rain shower. All right. So here's the end of the gravel coming up. Actually, I think we might be pretty good. We'll see. So once we get on this roadway again, we're going to go past the southern boundary of the Nerstrand Big Woods State Park, and from that parking lot there, it's like 2 miles to the house. No cars coming from the right, nothing oncoming. All right, I'm gonna turn my flashers on. Just because it's dark out and there's people coming on the road that are zipping. I really haven't used these blinkers that often, but this is a good opportunity to use them. The power bank hooked up to my iPhone. It was still at 20%, so we should be fine there. Still gonna record the Relive app. Alright, so I got one car coming up behind me. They should see me. So we got a south wind coming from our left, hitting us broadside. There's little pockets of asphalt that are chunked away. Well, so far everybody sees me. And it's good for the most part. Most of these vehicles are they have their headlights on. A little bit of light rain. All right, here's the start of the state park. Feel the temperature dropping a little bit. Well, supposedly this iPhone, I've got the 13 Pro, supposed to be water resistant, and it's supposed to be able to go down in the water, underwater, up to 13 feet. Well, you can tell that wind is kicking up. All those trees are really blowing. It's going to be a challenge for the last 2 miles. So I think the winds are switching around now, coming out of the north. which is on our right side. Alright, so here's this parking lot for the Prairie Trail. So that means we're 2 miles from the house. Yeah, and that wind just switched around, coming from the north now, directly from our right. Pretty strong. It's kicking the bike over a little bit. Still nobody coming up from and back, which is good. There's the mailman. Imagine that wind direction from the right is from the thunderstorm off in the distance. Oh man. I need some trees to block that wind. I do think we're going to get wet and wetter. Well, at least it's not a downpour. Yeah, at least I changed my batteries out before it started coming down cats and dogs here. Alright, a little bit of break here. And here's the township garage. Got a snow plow sitting out front, or the plow itself. I should be about a mile away from the house. And I'm looking way down the road, and looks like it's raining pretty good there. I got the garage door open, so we can zip up the driveway and head right into the garage. All in all, I think we timed it up pretty good. I think this rain has come a little bit earlier than they said. They weren't really calling for this to be here till about noon to 1 o'clock with the bad stuff or heavy stuff. There's some lightning. About a half mile to go. Nobody behind me. Rain's picking up now. Oh, you know, watch that wind might kick my bike right out from underneath me. kicking up. All right, I see the house. Come on, there's some more lightning. Come on, we can do it. Nobody coming up from behind me. The wind is really kicking up from the right, coming out of the north. Shit. I gotta watch him. This might blow my bike right over. Alright. 1/8 of a mile. Come on. Stay up. You can do it. One more driveway. I'm riding right through the rain puddles. My feet are getting wet, soaked. There's the house. See a car coming up from behind me. I'm gonna get over on the other side so I can turn right in case they come up the road here real quick. I think I'll still beat them. Alright, here's our driveway. Slow down so we don't wipe out. There's thunder and lightning all around us. Oh, the wind is really kicking up. Alright guys, we made it home. We're a little soaked, but I think we beat the storm. Oh, look at that, a tree just fell over. I'll be darned. That wind just knocked that tree over. Oh, all right guys, appreciate you coming along. We made it back. Until next time, adios.